So I goes and takes a drive out to the wilderness, hoping to make a weather video today for all of yous. Sort of the whole point of going out there is to avoid all the people in the world I don't really want to see right now. So of course the one person I'm trying not to bump into is the person I bump into out in the bush. That's how it is. Now I don't feel very much like making a weather video today. Do you know what a human yo-yo is? Find out for yourself if you're one of these human yo-yos. There's a simple test. I can tell you right now how to take it. So first what you gotta do is hike your pants down, maybe get a mirror and look at your butthole and see if there's a big long string hanging out of it. And if there is, check to see if that string has a little loop at the end of it. Hey Meowie. If that string has a little loop at the end of it, check to make sure it's not on someone's finger. Because what they're gonna do then is throw you away and then pull on that loop, and you're gonna come flying back to them butt first. Then I wanted to come out here to cut some firewood because I'm pretty near out of firewood. Cat, you can't sit there. But of course I get to my logging road that I always go on, and it's full of cats and flatbed trucks. And Buddy says, "Oh hey, it's Joey." Well, that's cool, you know me. Any chance I can go working down there? I wouldn't, he says. Okay. One of the most important things you can learn as an adult is that you don't know shit. Nothing. Nada. Not even. And the more you think you know, the more you're lying to yourself. Lesson number 2, now that you realize you don't know shit, I encourage you to also not give a shit. People say if you're depressed, all you gotta do is go out and take a walk in the forest. No one can ever be sad having a walk in the forest. I've had a walk in the forest with a broken ankle once, having to descend down 4,000 foot mountain. I was not at peace. There was no spiritual enlightenment going on. And believe me, all them people who freeze to death, die in avalanches, get killed, get lost, spend weeks alone out in the wilderness, when they find those people's bodies sometime later, maggot infested or whatever, it's very rare they ever found them with a smile on their face. Meow, you gotta not meow right in my friggin' ear. I miss having my dog, so I gotta take a cat for the drive now. I suppose I sure was foolish trying to take a cat out to the woods with me. First thing he tried to do was run away. Then we both got to the deep snow and he said, "What am I doing?" I said, "What are you doing?" Well, I reckon one of the main problems in the world is that people are doing things. People just gotta do nothing. People stop doing things, what wrong could there be? It's hard for anything to go wrong if everyone just stops what they're doing. You, stop what you're doing. I'm gonna watch that video and I'm gonna see myself pointing at myself saying, "Stop what I'm doing." I'm gonna say, "Yes, myself." The third lesson is, stop doing shit. Ouch! The truth is, I do give a shit. In fact, I'm full of it. I give too many shits. I haven't learned the first rule of being an adult whatsoever. What was the first rule again? I don't even remember. That's how much I don't give shits. I am a human yo-yo. I actually do care. Screening. Now get off my fucking arm. Alright, so Maui hasn't passed the test. Maybe you aren't a human yo-yo after all. Maybe you're more like a human centipede. You know what the human centipede is? It's when they line 100 people up and put each person's mouth on the butthole of the person in front of them. And then the first person eats a giant sandwich. Something from Arby's, I think. If you have to be in the human centipede, you definitely don't want to be the guy at the very end. Maybe you aren't a human centipede, maybe you aren't a human yo-yo. Maybe you're more like a human piñata. Well, the human piñata, as you may or may not know, is a case of when someone is stuffed right full of all kinds of good stuff by somebody. When the occasion's right, when it's some sort of party or special occasion, they put a blindfold on and proceed to take a stick and beat the living crap out of you until all that good stuff they put in you falls right out. If something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to me once. And that's why I think I should start playing the lotto. You are good enough, but you don't always get what you deserve in life, but you do get what you earn. You got that little voice in your head saying you're an absolute piece of garbage? Well, listen to it. I got that voice going on in my head big time. It compels me to work harder and try harder. Things aren't gonna be perfect and you can't control it. A lot of us used to drink. A lot of our life was about lack of control, and our drinking was the only thing that we had control of in our own mind. But the only control we had was to either go get more or go get more. Or lay there suffering all goddamn day because you went and got more. So the first step in my recovery is to accept that I have no control. And I'm not one of these bleeding 12-steppers who says, "I got no control of myself, I need God." I don't mean that. You can't fix everything, you can't make everything better, you can't please everyone, you can't satisfy people's goddamn long lists of all the things they expect of you. This is the way things are. You are the way you are. The world is the way it is. Maybe you're the human rag. They grab you and use you to wipe everything up, all the messes. Or perhaps you're the human glue that holds everything together. Just try to be the human you. You is all you got and you is all you ever will be. If you don't love yourself, no one's gonna love you. Do you know what cut your losses means? It means cut them. You can't force square holes into round pegs and round pegs into square holes, or round squares into round pegs, square holes. You are all you got, never will be.